Hey dolls, what's up? This is your girl 𝐒𝐿, and I am back with a brand new video. I know it seems like forever. It's been like 2 months since I've updated on this channel. So this is just a really bit of, I don't know, everything. We got the life update, we have business update, we have hair, we got makeup. So yeah, if you want to see what it is I've been up to, stay tuned. Hey y'all, what's up? It has been a while since I've updated this channel, and that's for good reason. Your girl has been busy. So I figured I'd go ahead and just jump right into a life update video while I do my makeup. Do y'all notice something different? Your girl is married. Yes, y'all. It is an amazing feeling to commit your life to someone, and I always knew I wanted to be married, but I just never thought about actually getting married. I don't know how that can make sense, but that's the case. So I figure I'd come back and give y'all a little update as to what's been new in my world. I know it's been a while since I brought y'all try on haul videos. It's been a while since I've done a lot on this channel, but it's all for good reason. I'm going to explain a little bit now. Now, I really need to do these eyebrows, but that's okay. I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. Y'all know I did microblading on these eyebrows. I have a full video on my experience. I feel like in about a year, I'm going to have to do it again. This year, it will be 2 years in August. Don't let anyone tell you it doesn't hurt, because it does. But yeah, let me do these eyebrows real quick. So you always want to do the test. They are not twins. If you can get them to be twins, you a bad bitch, you know, but they just got to be sisters. So they look pretty much the same. I like to go ahead and use an eyebrow pencil, and I do hair-like strokes. You see them? And then I'm going to go ahead and use this spoolie to kind of just blend it out a little. My eyebrows look a little fuzzy right now, so what I always do is get a Q-tip and you just pull it across and it cleans up. Easy and so clean and so nice. I'm going to use this Tasha, and I'm not going to be able to call out all the products, y'all, so make sure that you check the links down below. I will try to link everything or substitutes to the things that maybe I can't find links for, okay? We met originally at work a very long time ago, and I have never dated a woman before. She was the first lady, woman that I dated, and we started going out. You know, we had relations, which I'm telling y'all, like, I can do videos if y'all want to know about that, like girl talk videos, as far as how did I know I was into women, how it was the first time. Like, I don't mind getting deep with y'all because y'all been rocking with me for a while, and I do feel like I'm y'all bestie in your head. So, of course, I did other people, she did other people, and then we ended up giving it another chance. This is actually our third go around, but it just feels so right. It feels like home. It feels like this is normal. So that's how I knew she's supposed to be mine and how I'm supposed to be hers. Like, this is how I know we're meant to be, because it feels right. She wasted no time, y'all. I'm telling y'all, as soon as we decided to be super serious, we ended up moving in together, and she sold her house. She was living in Virginia, DC area. So she, like, Maryland or whatever. She sold her house and moved in, and I was here for it. Just take a quick product pause. I am using this matte concealer and a little flat brush. I like to put this kind of concealer on my eyelid as somewhat of like a primer for eyeshadow, and also I think it gives a really clean look, but it's my natural, it's kind of like your skin color, just a tad bit lighter, so that you can still see like the lift, which makes your eyes look brighter. So whenever you're doing your concealer, if you don't want to look like you're ashy around the eyebrows or anything like that, please only go like 1 to 2 shades up from your actual skin color. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and etch out the top of my eyes with my actual foundation color. I like to do this instead of using concealer because I don't like having that halo, like, you know, white line around my eyebrows look. And I found that if you want to have it lighter underneath your eyes, you can do that. But on the top of your eyes, just use your same color. And I like just foundation. And it still cleans up my eyebrow, but it doesn't look a mess. Okay, so all right, so now that we are engaged, you know, we decided, hey, I'm sorry, hold on. I am sorry, y'all. I can't really talk and do that because I don't want to move. But once you do that line, you just have to pull your foundation out so that, again, there's no line. And we're just going to let that kind of dry a little bit because this foundation is by Fenty and it's her matte. So you want to let it dry. I'm going to go ahead and do this side. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend out this concealer that I did. I don't want to have any harsh lines. You guys know that makeup is all about not having any lines. Okay, everything needs to be blended. I'll explain to you what I'm going to do before I do it so that I don't have to stop with the story. Okay, I'm going to use 2 brushes here. One is like a fluffy brush. The other one is like a flat brush, but it kind of has like fluffiness to it, if you can kind of see that there. I'm going to pack on my color with this brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with this one. I'm only going to use right now 1 shade from this palette, which is the nude palette, and it's going to be in the color Moody. It's that like brownish color. I knew that, you know, I had previous relationships here. We've already had a relationship here. I really want to have a new fresh start. And she was very much on board with that same want. So we decided, you know, instead of living in this house with our, you know, new relationship and everything, let's go ahead and find something else. Like, we decided we're going to do a search for a new home. Now, what does that look like? Is a mess in these streets. Let me just tell you, my mortgage is so much less compared to having to rent an apartment. I actually have recorded footage from our house search. I'm going to go ahead and put that in a vlog. Probably you will be able to catch it later this week. But I'm going to use really quick this fluff brush, and I'm going to use this color Bare to Wear, which is like a nudish tannish color, kind of most similar to my skin. I'm going to use that as like a transition color slash a blending color so that I can get this harsh line from this brown off. So all I'm doing is just doing like a windshield wiper kind of movement, and I'm not going to pull it too far past this part because I don't want to drag that brown down here. I'm going to have light concealer there. Of course, if I'm going to move out of this house, you know, my home, I want to go to something nice, something I've always wanted. I've always wanted floor to ceiling windows. I've always wanted to wake up in the clouds. So I was like, hey babe, let's go ahead and let's go search the high-rise apartments here. So we went to some of the best high-rise apartments here, and honestly, I was kind of disappointed. Why? I was disappointed because they are supposed to be luxury, but some of them weren't well upkept. So it's like you're paying this luxury price, and there's potential there, but it's like almost everyone who used to live there way before you got the perks because now it kind of looks a little run down. Plus, It's like $5 grand a month. I was like, yo, is this what's been going on out here? Because this is ghetto. Like, renting in Charlotte is ghetto. This is a waterproof eyeliner gel. I like to use brown on my waterline instead of using anything else, because I think with contacts especially, it gives like a softer look, but it's still defined. So I'm just going to go ahead and line the top of my eye with this. I decided, okay girl, renting doesn't make sense. You had a house, you sold it, I have a house, I guess I can sell it. Let's buy something else. So now we're like, where are we gonna live? I want to live near the water, but also it's not a necessity because I can always vacation to the water like I've been doing. Like in Charlotte, there's really no water around. There's a couple of lakes. Followed up with a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna use this, well, I'm gonna use this side again. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Lap of Luxe, which is this pretty shimmery brown color. This is one of my favorite palettes that I have been going to so much lately. And yeah, I'm gonna put it right here in the middle. I think that's pretty. And next step is to put on foundation. I'm gonna just put on a thin layer, and then I'm gonna go in with my concealer. And yeah, this is Fenty's concealer. I'm gonna put some under my eye, and then here, just everywhere I want to be light. Here. And I like mine to be a little bit lighter even under my eyes. So I'm going to put a little bit of this Color Pop. It's way different than me, but just like a dot here and there. See? And the trick with concealer, just so you know, you have to let it dry. But I don't let it dry like this. I like to pull my concealer, like spread it around really light-handedly. Don't go hard, just really lightly. You're literally painting. Like, this is like you're painting. Your face is your canvas. But I like to mix it this way and just create a really light but flat area. You can see that it's still kind of wet. We're going to let that dry a little bit. But you don't want it to dry in streaks because that would be harder to blend. So that's why you want to use a light hand. And you want to spread it out as best you can without like causing streaks or wiping it off. So I found that you can use any kind of brush. I use a flat brush sometimes. I don't have my flat brush out, so I'm using this brush. And can you guys really tell I'm not using a whole lot of pressure? I'm kind of just connecting all the liquid. I like to bring it down on the side of my nose. Kind of like a triangle. It helps your illusion if you don't have a lot of cheekbones, or if you want to accentuate your cheekbones, then this is the shape you would want. While this is drying, my concealer, I'm using the Black Radiance. Is this black? Yeah, Black Radiance palette. This is their cream palette, and I'm using their contour. I usually use a different brush, but I haven't fully unpacked from the wedding, and I did my own makeup. So this is what we're using right now. I'm going to just put this everywhere. You can just do like a swiping motion. Think of like a Nike sign. Instead of going straight, I like to do like a slight curve. It's like the contour is like a bra for your face. So you see, like you see when you smile, you kind of cut your cheek. So that's a little secret makeup artist taught me a long time ago. So I'm using the dark color. You can even cheat and smile, and then, you see? So I'm putting this there. And then I'm going to blend it out a little. Everywhere that I put concealer or contour, I'm going to follow with the powder. Now make sure y'all are also following me on my weight loss journey. I am back on that grind. I am using keto because summer is less than 100 days away. It's like 99 days away, and I'm very much trying to get nice and trim, nice and slim. I don't even want to be skinny. That's not something I want to do. I do want to feel toned. I do want to be strong, and this is the thing that I'm working on. So if y'all want to follow me on my weight loss journey, if you want to join me on my journey, please do. Like, I love the support, love the accountability. I just wet my sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and just tap on it and just kind of, you see how like there's a line right here? I like to go ahead and like have them connect. So as I tap this out, I don't know, when it comes to my weight loss, I have been doing keto. I've been going to the gym. I really want to be strong. My mom was like almost like a bodybuilder. Like, my mom was just a big, beautiful, tall black woman, and she looked like so much bigger than she actually was. People used to think she did power building, and she didn't. She just was strong. So I don't know, I always thought that was really attractive, obviously, because that's my mommy and I love her. And yeah, I want to be strong too. So that's part of my motivation. So I stay motivated by following lots of girls on YouTube, or even on Instagram. One of the pages I look for, I think her name is Nicole. I could be wrong. I'm going to find it and put their pages on the screen. But I also really like going to Makeup Shayla's page. I watch her stories like every day because she's consistent. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I be staying up with her, like doing it too, going to the gym. I'd be like, ooh girl, we went to the gym today, we did that. And other days I just be watching like, ooh man, she went to the gym today. Ooh, I can't do it, not today. Like, sis don't be taking days off. I mean, I think she be taking the weekends off, but the long story short is she shows up every single day, every single time, and that's the energy I'm trying to be on. So one thing I can say to make your weight loss journey easier is to follow people that inspire you. Get cute clothes. I'm probably gonna do a haul on my channel. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do a haul on my fitness channel explaining my favorite products, the things that I like to wear. I have all of that. In fact, I am an Amazon influencer. You can go down below and I will put the link to my storefront, but I'm gonna be putting everything on there. Please make sure you don't have any creases in your makeup. So I like to go like this, and then I pat. So no creases in makeup before you put the powder on, because then it's going to crease. So no creases. Girls put so much product on their face. You don't have to do that. Like, the point is just to honestly push it. I push it into my makeup, and yeah, this always comes out to look flawless and beautiful. I really want to be a resource for you dolls. So if you guys have any questions about anything, just about life in general, about being an influencer, about being or starting your YouTube channel, like, I actually have so much information for you guys, and I think it's just a matter of me not showing up consistently. But I have been busy, y'all. Like, for these past 4 months, I have been planning that wedding. I have been working out 4 or 5 days a week. I did lose some weight in inches. I'm gonna post that update on my fitness channel for you guys. I've been packing. If you guys can see, I don't even have a spot to record in right now. I'm in my bathroom, but y'all, I have been packing like crazy. My whole entire closet I have inside of boxes right now. Let's just get into the business part of this life update. You may already know if you follow my new Instagram page at @ChrissyTheDoll_official. Make sure you holla at your girls there. Instagram was being some haters. I don't know why, but they deleted my old Instagram page even on my birthday. Like, that really hurt, y'all. But it's been since July of last year. I no longer have my clothing boutique, and I also no longer have my hair and lash company. Now, if you're wondering why I made this change, the reason why is very simple. I know that in order for me to reach my next levels of my success, what I deem is successful for me, I have to focus on one thing. And I don't know what's up with me. I don't think I have any kind of complex or something that makes me want to do a million things at one time. But I realized, like, as I started doing better in business, it really happened when I focused my energy, my time, my resources into one thing. So just so you guys are clear, if you have wanted to get a product of yours in my hands, if you are local and you wanted me to try your service, let me know. I am 100% for the first time ever opening up myself to help promote your services if you're a small business for YouTube videos. Not only can I make the video for you and publish it to my channel, which I obviously have lots of engaged viewers, which I love, like y'all. I like to suck my mouth in a little bit to really see the shaping of my cheekbones. So we went ahead, got the lashes on. I'm going to go for more of a sultry look. I'm going to go with a darker bottom. I'm not going to go too dark though. So I'm going to use that same eyeliner, the brown chocolate one, and then I'm going to follow it up with the same shadow, the matte shadow, not the shimmery one. So if you guys ever have any questions about business, you can definitely ask me in the comments and I'll get back to you. My consultations, I think I'm going to kind of keep those geared right now only towards YouTube, because that's what my course that I have available is about. It's about how to win at YouTube, how to get your YouTube started, how to get views, how to get paid, how like to do all of that, how to DIY your graphics, how to do your edits on your video. Like, I'm going to cover everything. But all I'm doing right now is putting this on, which is NARS. I'm really into the blushy look, so I put it right on the apples of my cheeks, and then I kind of drag it up a little, and then I put a little bit on my nose. And this color is called Amour. I'm going to use that Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to just make a little line above my jaw line but below my contour line, and it's going to be like right there in the middle. This really just brightens up your cheek and kind of slims you out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. In an upward motion, y'all. Everything needs to be in that curved motion. All the way to my ear. So I'm going to make that a little bit darker. Two are my favorite highlighters. This one gives you a really cute, it's called Superb. It's from MAC. Really natural, really beautiful, not really in your face highlight. This is the one that I like to start with, and then I go back in with a different one to give a little more of a punch. Since I am recording today, I want to really let that highlight shine. But if you're not looking for something that looks like super made up, you would definitely be okay with just using the Superb. So I'm going to use this fluffy brush, and I'm going to smile, and you put it right on your smiles, like right on your cheek. So you see I'm smiling? So I wanted to highlight like right here, and I just tap. Not too much, see? And you can go up further if you want. I kind of just stay in that little area, and then I do my chin. I just sweep it on. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. It's like your face's hip bone. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a little part of your face that sticks out. And if it doesn't stick out, then when you highlight this area only, it kind of looks like it sticks out. That's how you get that snatched face look. And then I'm going to switch the palette to the Glow Kit. And because I don't know what shirt I'm gonna wear, but I always like to do my collarbones. Like, I'll be putting the one that I barely, this one's too light for me, so I put this one on my collar. And if you have sensitive skin, definitely you can use a different brush on your body. I like to put some on my shoulders. Again, I don't know what I'm wearing today, but these are like the little hints that I like to do. And y'all be like, oh, your skin's so good. I'll be like, thank you, but pop that thing out. Put some highlight on it. Put it back. Can you see how it is? And I am going to use the bright color. It's called Bronzed and Tourmaline. I'm going to use those mixed together, and I'm going to do just the tip of the bridge of my nose. Like up here, you see? Just that little bit there. Just this little dot here. My Cupid's bow here. And these are just really cute highlights. Now, I am going to go back, because now that I have this shine going on a little bit, I want my eyes. Do I want to put glitter on my eyes? I don't know. I kind of want to put glitter like right in the inner corner of my eyes. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to put on like hers. It's like a really packed glitter powder. I'm going to put that in here too. Ooh. So we're good there, and I'm going to use this brush to dust this off, to just push over my highlight. So like on the edges, because I don't like for you to see exactly where it starts and stops. So this is my way of kind of blending it. But don't. Velvet Teddy by MAC. Just the middle. Just the middles. Not even going to do like to cover it. I'm just going to put gloss right on top. And I just blot my lips together. Just like that. This is the Glass Bomb. It's called Sweet Mouth. And I like to do the same thing just in the middle. Like where the lipstick is, not the liner. And if you put it on the liner, kind of don't smear it because you don't want to mess up your line. Just, you know, kind of push it. And if it doesn't move easily, you need to put a little bit more on. Ooh, that's a little too much. So I'm going to go ahead and add in these clip-ins. These clip-ins I no longer have available. I'm sorry, guys. It's from my old hair company, 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄 Hair. But I like to add in clip-ins at the top so that my hair blends really well with the weave. So I'm going to just take my real hair that's out in the middle. It's like a little U-part type of setup. I do have a full video playlist on hair, which includes how to sew and make your own U-part wig, how to dye your hair, how to put it on. So make sure you guys are watching my playlists. I do this for y'all. And yeah, if you want to make your own U-part wig and save yourself a couple of $100s, do that, girl. It's very easy. I don't have any drama. I don't have any tea. The only drama that seems to follow me is the business with my old friend Mia. And I say old friend because we do not have a beef. Do not be watching this video trying to go back, starting no drama, y'all messy Melissas or whatever. But nah, like honestly, I don't have any drama or any beef. And people keep bringing up that we used to be really tight, and we kind of grew and went our separate ways. And for some reason, when people see that you're not talking to someone anymore or dealing or hanging out with them, they automatically assume. So people was assuming that we was beefing and was making shit up. And I mean, I don't know what was said. I don't really give a fuck what was said, because we are adults. We speak about it. We have each other's real numbers. We still communicate. So I mean, I don't hate anybody out here in this world. I don't have a problem with anyone, thankfully. And yeah, I don't think anyone has a problem with me. So that's the only drama. There's like a trash website that is stalking her. And like, for some reason, they keep bringing me and her up. Like, I don't understand the sickness with some people, but some people, I mean, I kind of look at it this way. Some people take drama and like stuff like that for entertainment. So I was telling Mia, like, girl, at this point you need a fucking TV show. You need to be on somebody's reality series, because people are obsessed with you. They can't get enough with you, and they keep hitting buttons that no piss her off, which our friendship, I think, is one of them, because I know she takes it so personal. And I just, if you're watching this video, Mia, I still love you, and there's no beef. If the haters are watching this video, can y'all stop stalking her? Like, can y'all find something else to do? And I'm not with the bullshit. I'm only bringing it up right now because I was just thinking, like, what has been happening in my life recently? People was like, there's a whole website, like, for trashing people, and I don't get it. But they was talking about me and my hips and my wedding, and I'm thinking, like, girl, how do these people, what's going on in their life? Like, are they perfect? Like, are they like a reinvention of Jesus Christ himself? Like, I'm trying to understand how these people could be so perfect that they're talking about people. Like, luckily, I have learned to love every part about myself for what, it took me a very long time. And it doesn't faze me. So what? I got big hips. So what? I had weight loss surgery. Like, I don't mind sharing parts of my life, but also I don't owe nobody anything. So I don't know. I'm not bothered about it, but I just wanted to bring that up. I wish there was a way I can get that whole section about me and Mia shut down. I'm not even gonna spend any more time on it. But anyways, I move with positive vibes. I know some people think it's bullshit. Like, how can she be so nice? Like, I'm nice because that's what I want back. Like, I've learned a very long time ago, karma is real. That's why I have this here. It says karma, what goes around comes around. That's why I have this tattooed on my arm. It literally says karma, because I want to remind myself, like, I'm a strong believer of that. What you put out in the universe, you get back. So let me change the subject. What are y'all manifesting? What are y'all goals? I can talk about what my goals are, and just so y'all know how I'm doing these beach waves, instead of opening it up and doing actual curls with it, you just twist the hair. Do some going forward like this. Just twist it around. You can even just hold it, like hold the end out like this. But you twist it around, and then you hold it in your hand for a second after it's been twisted, and then you let it go. So this is how I'm doing these easy, sloppy beach waves. And then you let it go. And I'm going to just keep doing it around the whole head. Y'all want to start manifesting stuff, just do a little bit of research. The stuff that the books that I use, let's see. I really learned a lot from The Secret, that movie. And I also learned a lot from, and I have the book, but the movie just is easier to get through. Think and Grow Rich. I really, really like that. And a lot of the people in that self-help realm, they all kind of talk about the same things. So any of these things, you know, will touch on the other. But I would recommend The Secret. I would recommend Think and Grow Rich. And I would also recommend this book called You Are a Badass. So those are like the 3 starting books I'd say you should read. I want to help 1,000 women start their YouTube channels and become profitable within like 2 months, like making money with their YouTube. So if you guys want to be a part of that, let me know. I am seriously looking for people to get this started, to help me with my number. Put in these last few curls and show y'all the end result.
Batman, me, I put you on a first class.
Okay, that is the end result. What do you guys think of my hair? What do you guys think of my makeup? I am really feeling this makeup. I think that it's nice and kind of subtle for having blue contacts. A very quick life update video. I am looking for women who I can help coach and get their YouTube channels up, running, profitable in 6 weeks or less. That is my goal, to help 1,000 women. So if you're interested in that, check the links down below. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do that. My name is @ChrissyTheDoll_official. Y'all come blow me up. Y'all already know they messed up my old Instagram. It was taken down. I don't know why, but this is where you can find me. Again, if you enjoy this video, let me know. Leave me a comment or give me a thumbs up. Share this video with a friend. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and my fitness channel. I'll put those links down below. I want to thank you dolls so much for rocking with your girl. Remember, if you have any video suggestions, if you have a small business and you want me to do videos for you, anything, y'all just let me know. I am here as a resource and I cannot wait to help. I want to say thank you for tuning in, and as always, stay fabulous and stay fierce.